Okay, the pigtail's now installed. Headlight will go, or I'm sorry, tail light will still go back up in there. These are the various connectors that's needed to connect to the TricLED strips. So it's in place. The other one is in place, but it was done without removing the tail light. So may dress that up, may look in there, try and figure out if I can make sure this is nice and dressed. Also got to stop and think about if there needs to be any kind of a tear down for any reason. Any of these connectors could be going to become a problem or inaccessible, such that a tech may want to just get out his dikes and cut the freaking wires in so he can get his job done. So we'll see. So what I ended up doing was pulling both tail lights out and putting two pigtails in from TricLED. Here's the first, well, the second one actually, and up here is the one that already has connectors to it. Here, okay, we'll get it in frame, and that's one pigtail. Here's the second one. And here are the connectors to connect to the TricLED lights on the second side. Same thing. I mean, that's the left side. Here's the right side. It's much more viewable. One pigtail, second pigtail, connectors. This is going to pick up the high brake light, the one that goes on the trunk cover. This has been removed. We'll go up here, down through here, and the other set will support the right side for the run, brake, and turn saddlebag light. And you need that pigtail over here to do, this one is doing the third and fourth brake light. They're already connected. This set is going to support the run, brake, turn signal that's going to fit on the saddlebag crevice. So I didn't really need to take this, obviously. I really didn't need to take this whole cargo thing off of here. I was just so frustrated. I really couldn't figure out, you know, what was the best approach to get access to specifically these plugs, the OEM plugs that's behind the tail light. Little did I know that after you take this panel off, you can take this panel off, and it's this panel then gives you access to that third brake light bolt, and you can easily then remove the brake light. This could still be on the bike, and so you know, no big deal. It's just time and a few more bolts in and out. I keep them all separated in bottles, the groupings of the bolts and connectors, so I don't get them mixed up. Anyhow, that's where I'm at this point. Okay, both pigtails in, and I decided to put some zip ties down each of them. For whatever reason, I use yellow zip ties on the first pigtail and the set of 5 leads off that pigtail, and white zip ties on the second set. I don't know if that'll serve any purpose in the future or not. This is the connecting wire for the run, brake, turn signal strip, which is about to get, about to get applied here, right down this crevice on the right side, right down here for the left side. And then we'll fish everything up in. I also used a tie block for this strip. This is the third and one of the, I don't know if you call this the third or the fourth brake light in that set. And that's been set in place. And then where the lead wraps around here, I ended up putting a tie block here and zip tie through that, so that if this panel is removed, it doesn't jerk, you know, this adhesive strip off of here. It's tied to the back of this. Now, to remove that, one's going to have to pull this panel off to get up in here and undo it from its pigtail, so that this panel could then come free. don't see any other way of doing that unless I cut wires and put other jumpers in here on shorter, and I just not up to doing that. So slow progress for me, but I'm in no rush. So coming along. Okay, here's the final connectors. 2 pigtails. Here's one from here, this connector to this connector. The other one is from this connector down into the OEM connector. So you have this grouping, which has the connection to the third brake light. Okay, this is the wire going up to the third brake light, which is mounted here. The second set of the pigtail connectors here. Okay, all these connectors are going to the saddlebag run, stop, turn. I have not yet installed the third, I guess it would be, of the third and fourth brake light disc, because this panel still has to be put back on the bike. Same as on the other side, 2 sets of pigtails from TricLED and all the connectors. I had to put a bullet on here that was not supplied to make this connection, and there was a bullet supplied for making this ground connection right here, that one. This short wiring connector was in the kit. They have to connect the red wire that's coming down from the third brake light into this and put a bullet on here, which is supplied, to connect it to the black lead there. Okay, so as you can see, I'll hold them up here for anybody who wants to see all the different color connectors. That's for the top brake light. This is all the connections for the run, stop, turn for the saddle LED strip here. Same on the other side. Okay. This black box was to separate the red-black leads. I had emailed Reggie to make sure I understood what this was about, and then that I got those connections right. So I'm going to set the camera back here and then get up there and go through it so we can record the whole deal. Okay, we're going to give it a test run before we bury all these wires. It's the run lights. Now I've got a gear brake module in here to do this flashing. That's the brakes. Right turn signal. Left turn signal. Everything seems to be functioning, so we're going to start buttoning the rear of this bike up and start on the saddlebags and front fenders and the driving lights. Okay, all buttoned up. Wiring is all tucked. Try one more to confirm everything's functioning as it should. Running lights. It looks all right. And brake lights. Okay, gear brake flasher. Brake turn signal. And left turn signal. I'm done. And all headed for the name of safety, and I like it. It's pretty. So next will come the saddlebags, front fenders, and the driving lights, all from TricLED. But it's been down for near 2 weeks while I've done this and worked on it moments here and moments there. So I'm probably going to just ride it and enjoy the bike. Central Ohio weather's been hotter than the dickens, and it's time to get out in the air. Later. Well, I finished putting the TricLED lights on the back of it and just finished cleaning it up. I'm going to try, it's 90 degrees here in the barn, so imagine what it is outside. But we're going to, now we got her all cleaned up a bit. See, I left the screwdriver up there in the cup. I'm going to take her out and get her dirty. That's what it's all about, getting your face in the wind. So there she be. Next phase will involve the lights on the saddlebags, replacing these reflectors with the lighted replacements from TricLED. Also the running lights that'll go on the front of the A-arms. I believe I bought the tops and the bottoms for that. And then mounting the driving light, the big white driving light on both sides. So another day, another project.